In the ancient, sun-drenched land of Uz lived a man named Job, a beacon of righteousness whose devotion to God shone brighter than the desert sun. He was a man of immense blessings, a vast family, sprawling flocks, and fertile fields, making him the most respected figure in all the East. Job's life was a testament to prosperity and piety, a serene landscape of contentment. Yet, even in the heavens, shadows can stir. Before the divine throne, an audacious challenge was laid. Satan, the accuser, questioned Job's sincerity, claiming his faith was merely a byproduct of divine favor. "Strip him of his blessings," Satan dared, "and he will surely curse you to your face." With a heavy heart, yet boundless trust in Job's character, the Lord allowed a trial, with one crucial command: spare his life. And so, the storm broke. One devastating day, a torrent of calamitous news crashed upon Job. Messengers, breathless with terror, arrived in quick succession. First, Sabaean raiders swept away his oxen and donkeys, slaughtering his servants. Then a celestial fire consumed his sheep and more servants. Next, Chaldean bandits plundered his camels. Finally, the most unbearable blow. A mighty wind, a cruel twist of fate, collapsed a house upon his beloved children, taking all 10 in an instant. Imagine the crushing weight of such loss. Job, who had everything, now had nothing but ashes and sorrow. He tore his robes, shaved his head in grief, and fell to the earth, not in anger, but in profound worship. "Naked I came from my mother's womb," he declared, his voice trembling but resolute. "And naked I will depart. The Lord gave, and the Lord has taken away. May the name of the Lord be praised." In that moment of unimaginable pain, Job did not accuse God. His faith, forged in prosperity, now proved unbreakable in adversity. But Satan's malice was not spent. Again, the accuser stood before God, claiming that Job's integrity was merely skin for skin. "Strike his flesh," Satan urged, "and he will curse you to your face." Again the Lord permitted, with the same unwavering boundary, "Spare his life." Job was then afflicted with excruciating sores from head to foot, his once vibrant body racked with agony. He sat among the ashes, scraping his festering skin with a shard of pottery, a poignant image of human suffering. Even his wife, overwhelmed by despair, urged him, "Are you still holding on to your integrity? Curse God and die." Job's response was a testament to his profound spiritual depth. "You are talking like a foolish woman. Shall we accept good from God and not trouble?" His 3 closest friends arrived, their faces etched with shock and sorrow. They sat with him in silence for 7 days and nights, bearing witness to his unspeakable pain. Then began the agonizing debate, stretching over many chapters. His friends, clinging to conventional wisdom, insisted Job must have sinned to deserve such a fate. But Job, though racked with anguish and confusion, steadfastly maintained his innocence, wrestling with the mystery of his suffering and crying out for an answer from God. Finally, from the heart of a whirlwind, God spoke. His voice, not of accusation, but of awe-inspiring power and majesty, challenged Job with profound questions about creation, the universe, and the very limits of human understanding. "Where were you," God thundered, "when I laid the earth's foundation?" Humbled and utterly awed, Job finally understood. He hadn't needed an explanation for his suffering, but a deeper revelation of God's boundless wisdom and sovereignty. "Surely I spoke of things I did not understand, things too wonderful for me to know," he declared, his spirit renewed. When Job prayed for his misguided friends, a miraculous transformation began. The Lord restored Job's fortunes, doubling all he had lost. His family, friends, and community rallied around him, offering comfort and gifts. He was blessed with new children, 7 sons and 3 daughters, whose beauty was unmatched in the land. Job lived a long and fulfilling life, seeing his descendants to the 4th generation. He died an old man, full of years and unwavering faith. The story of Job is more than just an ancient tale. It's a timeless exploration of faith, resilience, and the human spirit's capacity to endure the deepest trials. It teaches us that suffering is not always a punishment, and that true faith shines brightest not when life is easy, but when tested in the crucible of adversity. It reminds us that even when we don't understand God's ways, His wisdom and love remain constant, promising ultimate restoration to those who hold fast to Him.